Là. Ok. C'est de l'argent un petit peu pour voir en même temps. Non, il est sorti du... Oh, c'est ça. Je l'ai téléchargé hier, les 4 autres épisodes. Comme ça, au moins, j'aurais pas... si c'est trop court, je peux enclencher un autre épisode. I am Batman! On sent qu'il y a eu une nouvelle troublante qu'on a su dans le 1. On va savoir la suite. Attends, justement, un petit résumé pour ceux qui n'ont pas su le stream précédent.
Revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for
Ah, salut Antithèse, comment vas-tu? T'es le premier arrivé.
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor. You think you're familiar?
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone. Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Moi, je crois pas que ses parents étaient dans la mafia.
It's dangerous.
Ouais, c'est vrai, elle l'a pas aimé ça le bout de coup que je lui ai donné. Ah, flou, le son, grichet de quoi de rang. Griche? Je pense des fois, je pense la main que je mets mon micro peut-être.
I have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
Ah, ça griche plus? Ok, je...
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Ah, Christ almighty! It's... the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Ouais, j'avais même pas remarqué qu'Alfred était là, c'est pour ça qu'il a gueulé dessus pour savoir la vérité. Moi j'avais spoté plus les parents que le majordome qui est à côté. Cette série de jeux s'adapte au choix que vous faites. L'histoire est déterminée par votre façon de jouer. Donc si vous foirez le QTE, c'est votre faute. Pas de la nôtre. Ah, il revient il y a du crime où ses parents sont morts.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Ah, je savais pas qu'ils ont mis... Dans cette version-là, ils ont mis une plaque.
I thought I might find you
Attends,
there.
si tu regardes Gaming...
The news was
Gamin
upsetting.
quelque chose, il démontre que... Telltale, bullshit, ouais, ça crime...
I know you come here for something.
Ah, Gamma Action ou je sais pas. Ils t'ont démontré que je me suis bullshit.
This isn't going away.
It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Bill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down
Je fais
again.
partie de la famille, Alfred.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail.
Ça va être dur de remonter 20 ans derrière.
Sometimes we
Pour savoir c'est quoi qui est vraiment arrivé.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Ok, là tu vas me demander de regarder les trucs. Ok, il n'y a rien important, il y a juste une affaire date. Ah non, tu vas pas laguer là. C'est pas juste parce que je stream en 720p. Hein.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Soit c'est un cinéma ou un théâtre, mais ça revient toujours au même. Les parents meurent de gangster.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Bizarre, il y a des petits effets de noir bizarre.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that?
Ok, c'est un bug, j'ai jamais vu. Ça, non, ok. Ah, tu l'as déjà fait?
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Ah, pour effectuer des déplacements. Ok, je faut ça. Ok.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal. Just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Ok, moi j'avais attendu 2 tirs quand ils ont fait au début. Ah, arrêtez avec le nom, je vois rien. Oh shit. Ah, il a vraiment été 2. Sacrément. Ça veut dire que lui, sa mission était de... Ok, j'ai rien dit. T'es sur le bord de le faire. Ok, c'est la police qui m'a sauvé.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a buggy. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Et moi, je pensais au départ qu'il fallait qu'il tue les parents, mais il était sur le bord de tuer Bruce aussi. S'il n'y avait pas eu les sirènes, il serait mort aussi. Tout le monde veut sortir vite.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
Ah, c'est lui qui était dans le parc.
Don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you. This could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Hart, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police
Ça me dit de quoi ce nom-là?
despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Un peu plus, je crois que je l'ai peut-être entendu dans les Arkham City. Parce que ça me dit vraiment de quoi ce nom-là.
He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
C'est pas Réminé ou de quoi? Ouais, mais là, j'ai juste retenu ça, son nom de famille Montoya. Ah, parce que sur le coup, ils l'ont dit rapidement, donc... surtout le nom de famille, j'ai retenu, là, qui me disait vraiment de quoi. Ah bon, on l'a pas autant massacré que ça. Les enfants d'Arkham. Ouais, c'est ça, ouais, Montoya, ouais. Ben, je pense que c'est un personnage qui est dans l'univers de Batman, récurrent, je crois. Il devait avoir pas mal des films, pour me faire un peu, même pas venir me voir.
Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
Sure, this is nothing. You should have seen me before.
Puis depuis la série animée... Oh, ouais, je pense que ouais, y en a certains qui sont faits créés.
Father had sewn me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Ben là, c'est Batman qui va le faire pour... J'aurais un peu de compassion. Ben, si tu me fais chier, tu vois...
I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. I think you got more of her in you, to tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
What the fuck?
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Ah, elle est infectée. Par je sais pas quoi.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out!
Normalement, il est pas supposé de mourir. Ça se passe pas encore d'un de mes choix. Non, ça commence bien. Au moins, il me dit qu'il y a peut-être quelqu'un qui... avait des petites veines bizarres aux lèvres.
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later.
C'est un truc qui l'a modifié, son comportement, qui pourrait le faire. Elle a été payée pour l'éliminer, Montoya.
This close, we were this close.
You both hurt her. She had no love for Falcone.
She's supposed to do her duty, not act on impulses.
Poison à vie pourrait, mais elle... si t'as rien fait vraiment contre elle ou des plantes, elle fera rien. Ah, j'ai pas d'idée pour le moment, c'est qui pourrait faire ça. Joker serait pas payé là-dedans, mais... On n'a pas vu de traces ou aucun. Voyons d'abord les faits. Peut-être le pingouin, mais... c'est pas vraiment son style non plus.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Ah, il se réveille.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Non, mais si c'est une bonne drogue, elle devrait pas savoir c'est quoi qu'elle a fait.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Ok, toi t'as un scanner et toi dans ton téléphone. Bah, pour le moment, moi je vois qu'est-ce qu'il y a aux lèvres.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Ah, elle a une piqûre dans le cou.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
T'as pas une petite string? Ah non, il se réveille.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
Ah, c'est ça, je me disais, elle serait pas de peur qu'est-ce qu'elle a fait.
Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
Non, ces genres de trucs-là, tu peux le faire derrière son dos, donc elle saurait pas c'est qui.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me.
On voit quelqu'un qui l'a accroché, puis pouf, elle s'est juste frotté un peu le cou, puis il est fini connu. C'est ça qui fait chier.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Ouais, mais là c'est vague, désolé.
Forensics in. Let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. Got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
C'est quoi tu veux?
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
Désolé, mais je veux pas mettre en danger le sergent, donc... Comme ça, si t'as pas d'informations, au moins, il y aura peut-être pas des fuites. Parce que, on sait jamais. Je sais, elle va peut-être titiller ailleurs, mais au moins, ce sera pas moi qui le dis par hasard, c'est qui. Elle a été manipulée, donc je vais pas la stouler pour que sa réputation tombe à l'eau aussi. Hein. Il y a assez de monde qui sont dans le bateau. Hein. Je pense que Maman Jou l'aurait aimé, tu sais. Une belle voiture rouge qui est capable de se transformer en Batmobile.
Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
Ah, ceux qui étaient dans les tonneaux.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three.
Ça, ou Judge Dredd, qui est les trois en même temps. Mais c'est pas dans le même univers, donc mes parents étaient comme...
What did you learn from him?
Let's just focus on the task at hand.
Fair enough, Master Bruce. But if you learned something about your parents' murder, I deserve to know.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Si c'est le même, la personne l'a modifié pour avoir une meilleure...
Quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
Ça, l'a modifié pour qu'elle soit plus efficace.
Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you... Oh.
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, it could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Ok. Sélectionnez le drone pour recherche un signal de téléphone de voix. On va aller par la gauche. Parce que c'est pas loin des quais et tout, donc il serait pas loin. Ah. Ici. Voilà tout de suite. Nous devons envoyer un message fort. Énerve pas. Sélectionner, continuer recherche.
Bring me her head!
Non, il n'y a rien ici.
There, don't you go. Be alright. Right.
Pourquoi j'ai juste des fragments? Ok, ce serait là. La triangulation.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
The Batman.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. My boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
You lot, come check out this office. We're in. I don't know. Please. James, hey, you can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. But don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work
Ok, c'était
out,
avec eux autres qui
I'd stay
l'avaient.
and watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Oh shit, ils savent son nom, donc ils vont... Wesh.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Ouais, parce que si Selina est dans la merde, Hervé aussi est dans la merde, parce qu'ils sont en couple. Faut vraiment que tu marques ça? Pas de costume. Ouais, c'est vrai que ouais, là, c'est pas... J'ai pas mon costume chic.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
You really think he'd show up here? Did you hear?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar. Flash money like that in here, you better be ready to fight. I got customers who knife a man for less.
Selina Kyle. Where is she?
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. Cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
No.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me.
Alright.
You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad.
He stole mind-altering chemicals from Falcone.
Drugs aren't really Penguin's M.O.
Yeah, well, maybe he's branching out.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
Whatever Penguin is planning, innocent people will end up in the line of fire.
Innocence. Not me. Bruce, sweetie, the gallant night thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Tu m'as décogné le premier. Ok. Eh ouais. C'est trop facile. Ah, round 2. Alors, on va l'éloigner un peu.
Not done yet.
I see it.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Oh, merci, tu m'as donné 2 armes. Je dors. Je dors. Je dors. Raté. Et toi. Ok.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
Il faudrait s'en aller, là. Ouais, son téléphone, ouais, il va être très bien. D'abord, il a l'air d'avoir des mains grosses. Ah, c'était pas payé ce combat-là. Ah oui, oui.
Negative. Let's check the other side.
J'ai remarqué aussi qu'il te laisse un peu de lousse un peu, parce qu'à un moment donné, je crois que, tu sais, il me demandait, je sais pas, par exemple, X, puis je faisais triangle, par exemple. Ça passait des fois. Non, non. Oui, je peux travailler avec toi, mais je vais pas l'embrasser pour autant.
Wait. When will I see you again?
When you least expect it. You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Toujours ça.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
Quite Lucy.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. What else is on there?
Looks like they were in contact many times.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Ouais, je pense que je vais venir en tant que... Je peux pas. Ben gars, comme j'avais fait la dernière fois avec May, ben qui était la seule qui a répondu, ben je sais pas si tu vas être encore là en antithèse, hein, ou s'il y en a d'autres qui veulent participer, je vous laisse le choix encore. Est-ce que je vais voir la mère en tant que Bruce ou en tant que Batman? Donc on a un pour le moment, donc je vous laisse... Attends, il est quelle heure? Je vous laisse à peu près 1 minute, normalement ça doit être facile à faire. Ouais c'est ça, je vous laisse jusqu'à 49, au cas si quelqu'un peut-être veut participer, donc pour le moment, j'ai Bruce. Ok. De toute façon, moi aussi j'aurais peut-être été avec Bruce là. C'est vrai que je suis allé un petit peu fort avec l'autre, mais donc pour le moment il reste 30 secondes. Donc si personne d'ici 49 personnes se manifeste, on va aller avec Bruce. Au moins il me laisse pas du temps à aller là-dessus. Au moins je peux... Bon, il y a pas là d'autres personnes. Et ça finit dans quelques secondes. Ok, on va aller avec Bruce. Ouais.
Calling as Bruce is the smart choice.
Ça mairie, il y a une fenêtre qui est déjà pétée. C'est qu'il y a déjà quelqu'un qui est passé. Ah non, c'est où ce que j'avais commencé au tout début. Ils n'ont pas encore réparé.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now.
You're really telling me that Bruce Wayne needs an appointment?
But the mayor...
We'll be fine. And if he fires, you just come to work for me. Deal?
Bruce Wayne?
Oui, Bruce Wayne.
Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad to see you.
We can be friends, Hill. I'd like us to put aside our differences.
It's easy to ask for peace when you've already lost the war. But I won't be the one to deny a fresh start. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A soft boy like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
You're working with Oswald Cobblepot and his thugs.
Working with them? They're a bigger threat to order than those masked freaks. I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
Even if that's true, it's no excuse for Cobblepot's crimes.
I quite agree. It doesn't hurt to understand your enemy's motives. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Fine. That's what it takes to earn your friendship.
I knew you'd see the light. It's time we really talk. Power is an old oak. The trunk stands strong, but it's the roots that hold it up. And the thickest of them lead to Arkham.
Arkham Asylum.
Your father, me, Falcone, we used it to get our enemies out of the way. Drugged and declared them insane. It made it easy to take their things. Thomas was the doctor. I leveraged my political power to ease the transfer of assets.
My father... I can't believe he'd be part of that.
It doesn't matter if you believe. Penguin does, and he's not happy about it. Gotham was chaos before we took control. At least now there's a semblance of order. Listen, Bruce. Now that we're back on the same side, your father's last gift to me. They're yours. The keys to the city.
Thank you.
Hamilton. Call me Hamilton. Penguin's gathered quite a few victims to his crusade. But that's a problem for another day. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to prep for the debate. My door is always open, Bruce. Next time, make an appointment.
Whatever deal you made with Penguin, he won't honor it.
Don't worry about me. He's not the first to take a shot at me.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security of the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there. I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To hear their crimes detailed. First by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were
René Montoya.
shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Batman.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's...
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs?
Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please, I need to
Get this off my chest.
Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
My advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to...
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's...
I don't care, Harvey. You need to get out of there.
I can't leave now.
I mean, think of the message that would send to the voters. Bruce, I'm ahead in the polls. A win tonight, and I could take the election. What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability. But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I knew you'd see it that way.
Listen, I hate to push you,
But I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Pourquoi tu parles de mon argent?
Whatever it takes to save Gotham. That's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. Oh, you don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Harvey!
Toi, tu te disais, c'est quoi, je le finance, tous ces trucs ou quoi?
Batman? Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
Hero is a lofty title. I hope I live up to it.
Could be tonight's the night to prove it.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
I think she's mending her ways.
Oh, he's right, Lieutenant. I don't do the bad things anymore. Unless it's on request.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Don't read too much into it. I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
S'ils répondent pas parce que c'est déjà commencé.
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Voter pour tête. Ouais, parce que c'est mon argent qui va le financer.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important
C'est ça, ils sont déjà là.
between puppet Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important to
Ouais.
the citizens of Gotham.
T'sais, Batman peut pas donner tous ses gadgets à la police, là. T'sais, si un de ses gadgets se retrouve vers les méchants, il y en a qui sont quand même assez intelligents, t'sais. Ils pourraient contourner le truc, puis il y a des limites, là, que Batman peut faire des trucs, là. Ah, une chance que t'es là. Je sais pas, son drone, il me fait penser un petit peu au truc volant du gobelin. Ouais, c'est ça, il est pas ici, J'espère qu'ils sont pas morts.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
Okay.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
Casualties are inevitable. It's only a question of how many.
Inspiring. You really know how to pep a girl up.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Je pense que c'est la journaliste.
No.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started. But this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Ça c'est quoi? Il va être ça, sur la table, ouais. Attends, peut-être... Attends, je peux pas... Ça c'est quoi? La porte, non? Oh. Je veux pas qu'il soit trop alerté non plus. On ne touche pas. Quoi?
Maybe next time.
Ouais, mais là, faut pas se faire trop... Oui, je sais, c'est un peu traumatisant, mais vous êtes correct.
Keep your heads down.
C'est la table qui a marché le plus, là. Oui, ouais. Ça, il n'y aura plus d'otages.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My gallant brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that rooted your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the fate of innocence.
I knew this was too big for Oswald alone. Someone else is pulling the strings.
Smart. Let someone else do the dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures.
Go on, love. You know what to do.
Candidates, take off.
C'est ça qui va le transformer. Hervé a les lèvres mauves, donc ça veut dire qu'il va être... qu'il va tuer quelqu'un.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Gotham's fault.
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunk on stage.
Je sais pas où est-ce que je dois...
Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9, Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
No, please, I made a man.
You could never.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
Right, your turn!
Okay. Ah, je pensais que j'avais le... Ah, fait chier. Il m'a écrasé les yeux, l'enfoiré.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
Ok, il pète pareil. Ah, ça veut dire peut-être que je l'avais arrêté, peut-être.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Get away from your back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
What's your turn, Dent? Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Your revolution is over, Penguin.
On the contrary, we're just getting started!
Ça va? Elle est capable de s'en sortir.
Mr. Dent.
Thanks.
Freeze! I said freeze! Hold your fire, damn it!
Désolé, Selina.
Where's the maniac in the mask?
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Mr. Wayne?
Lieutenant.
He's lucky. Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
But there still will be scars.
Ça veut dire que j'ai fini l'épisode 2. Ou presque.
Look for the blood. There. Come on. She can't have got far.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Ok, avez-vous souillé à Falcon de sa douleur ou l'avez-vous fait souffrir? Des joueurs ont soigné la douleur de Falcon avec de la morphine. Ah, il y en a qui ont joué la carte « Je te donne pas de la fin ». Ah, avez-vous embrassé Selina? Il y en a beaucoup qui l'ont fait. Beaucoup. Ah, petit coquin, bande de cochons. Ah, avez-vous rendu visite au maire de Hill en tant que Bruce ou en tant que Batman? Il y a beaucoup aussi qui l'ont fait aussi. Il y en a qui l'ont fait en tant que Batman. Ah, ici. Avez-vous arrêté de soutenir la campagne de Harvey? Il y a beaucoup de monde qui l'ont pas, qui ont continué à le soutenir. Très peu l'ont... Ah, ici. Avez-vous sauvé Selina? 37% avez-vous sauvé... Ah, ok. Moi, je suis dans ceux qui l'ont sauvé Harvey, mais qui ont sauvé Batwoman. Ah, celui-là, il est un peu... il est un peu plus...
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
Batman saved me, but I know this isn't over. Who are these people, Bruce?
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now... they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What do you want from me?
You know what I
No
want.
more hiding, not for anyone.
But don't worry, Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him. Bruce! Bruce!
En tout cas, ça me dit rien, le gars du... Ça doit être sûrement peut-être un méchant qui ont créé... J'ai 5 épisodes. J'ai étalé ça sur 3 jours. C'est juste que le problème, les épisodes durent à peu près moyennement 1 heure. Donc c'est ça, avec ça, ça dure pas si longtemps que ça. Donc, bon, je pourrais quasiment continuer. Je pourrais arrêter le stream puis repartir pour l'épisode 3 au pire. Ouais. Parce qu'après il reste 2 épisodes. Bon, je pense que c'est ça que je vais faire. Donc, on va se revoir pour l'épisode 3. Je vais juste changer le titre puis pour l'épisode 3. Parce que je veux savoir la suite. Donc on se revoit dans quelques minutes. Donc le temps que je change le titre. Et je reviens.